Lincoln.org/beer-week. Brought to you by Visit Lincoln. Remember to enjoy responsibly.
Everyone should have a collection of something. For some, it's stamps or coins, expensive cars, or even watches. But for a lot of people, it's sports cards. And there's no better way to grow your collection than with the help of Capital City Sports Cards, Lincoln's first and only collector-first sports cards and memorabilia shop. Capital City Sports Cards connects collectors of all ages and demographics with unique collectibles sure to bring any collection to life, no matter the budget. Visit Capital City Sports Cards near 56th and Old Cheney or through their eBay storefront. Capital City Sports Cards, Lincoln's premier sports card and memorabilia store.
If you're in Seward or Milford, listen up. Select Plumbing is now servicing your area with no trip charges from Lincoln. Select Plumbing works on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate, 402-560-6197. It's not just Lincoln, Waverly, and the surrounding area anymore. It's also Seward and Milford with no trip charges. Contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
Are you looking for affordable drinks and a great atmosphere this football season? Highball Bar has you covered. Whether it's pregame tailgating, postgame festivities, or in-game celebrations, Highball Bar is the place to be. With $4 beers, $4 mixed drinks, and more during their 4 to 8 p.m. daily happy hour, Highball Bar will quickly become your go-to place to sit back, unwind, and be your team's #1 fan. Highball Bar, located in downtown Lincoln, just 3 blocks from Memorial Stadium at 122 North 11th Street.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raph, and Amon Gray on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Folks, it is Friday. We got one more sleep until Nebraska plays tomorrow. We're going to start off right with predictions right away. Nick has stepped out. We appreciate Nick stepping in and doing tap into those guys at the tap room where they will be at tonight, doing some things there in Bloomington. Yes. Rafferty, what you got planned for today, my man?
I'm going to go to a high school football game tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll smoke a cigar. Yep, that's it.
That's a good night.
It's a good night. Good night and good day. AG, what about you, my man?
Oh man, I'm doing one of my favorite things. I'm streaming with some friends of mine in a horror game we're playing. It's called Phasmophobia or something like that. It's supposed to scare people. Rico know what I'm talking about.
I do.
Yeah,
I would say thanks for the invite, but I ain't playing that.
Yeah, we're gonna find out if it scares me or not. So that's it. Yep, that's it. Watching a little bit of college football too.
There you go. Yes, Florida State plays Duke tonight, man. There's a few games on tonight, actually. Tonight's me and Rico were discussing this during the break. There's a full schedule. Oklahoma State takes on BYU. Florida State at Duke at 6. Oregon plays Purdue at 7. That should be a slaughtering, most likely, unless Purdue just does something crazy. Unless Oregon comes in a little hungover from the game last week. We'll see what happens with that.
West Lafayette is a dangerous place.
West Side! Oh. Okie State takes on BYU at 9:15, and Fresno State takes on Nevada at 9:30. You guys, real quick news. We're not gonna talk a lot about it. We'll discuss it next week. My brother Mark, I appreciate this. Sent me a text. This is just not good news for basketball. The varsity girls team at Grand Island will not have a team this year because of declining numbers.
They don't have any seniors or juniors who went out.
What in the world, man? It's
so they'll still have a freshman team, a reserve team, and a JV team. I believe, maybe not a JV team, maybe just a freshman and a reserve team that'll play this season, but they won't have a varsity team because they don't have any seniors.
And that's a large student body at Grand Island.
I believe it's 2,000 kids.
Yes,
no seniors or juniors. Not a single senior or junior went out for girls basketball.
I will see you guys in the group text. My brother Mark, I appreciate you for sending this to me, man. This is just an epidemic that's going on across high school sports, and we're going to have a show, you guys, the next week and a half discussing the issues with high school sports and declining numbers and boundaries and all. It's a mess, AG, especially where you're at. What's a mess everywhere across the state?
Well, I know when I came back last year or a year and a half ago, and I heard about Omaha schools and how they just depleted in the varsity sports, and I was just like, wow. I was just like, man. I mean, being from the city, I mean, I was like, I took that personal. I'm like
the
that.
numbers just continue to fall. I have no idea what's going on. For context, shout out to Austin Jacobson. For context, the Grand Island Metro has 3 major schools within the borders. Grand Island Senior High is Class A, Grand Island Northwest is Class B, and Grand Island Central Catholic is C1/C2. They bounce, from either one or different sports or in C1, different sports are in C2. But then around Grand Island, about 30 minutes away, there's so many other schools. You've got Wood River, St. Paul, Donovan Trumbull, Centura, Giltner, Aurora, and other schools in Hastings that are about 30 minutes away from Grand Island. There's schools all over the place, but Grand Island Senior High School, for whatever reason, with their around 2,000, maybe a little bit more students, can't find a single senior or junior to go out for their varsity team.
Wow.
We will discuss that more in depth, you guys, in the coming days, the coming weeks, because there's a lot to just unpack with that. Rafferty, what's your score for tomorrow, my man?
31-21 Nebraska. Nebraska's got Dylan Raiola in the black shirts.
31-21 Nebraska. AG, what about yourself, man?
Well, first I'll go to the chat from YouTube. Mikey Mike says he's going to go 23-21 Nebraska on the road. And then I'm going to go, I'm going to go 24-17 Nebraska on the road in Bloomington. Yep.
I like it. You guys, my score tomorrow, and I'm going to say this real quick. My keys to the game first, Nebraska's got to start fast. They cannot come into the doldrums because we're talking about drowning people. If we're not careful, Indiana could drown us if we're not careful. They got to start well. They got to disrupt their passing game. They cannot let it get comfortable. And I'm going to say this, they got to play all 4 quarters. It's imperative they play all 4 quarters and not allow it to come down to special teams for obvious reasons. But I'm going to say Nebraska 28, Indiana 24. Raph, what do you got for the RGT, my man?
All right, everybody. Today's Raph's Good Take goes out to one of my best friends, one of the best coaches in the history of Nebraska athletics. Goes out to the birthday boy, Dan Kindig, former women's gymnastics coach for Nebraska. I implore to athletic director Troy Dannon and whoever makes the decisions to make inductions into the Nebraska Athletics Hall of Fame, that Dan Kindig gets inducted into the Hall of Fame, if not next year, the year after. If you look at his teams over 25 years, the All-Americans, the national champions, all the great individuals he's put into the society over the 25 years he was a coach, he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. So, Athletic Director Dannon, I implore to you that you induct Coach Kindig into the Nebraska Hall of Fame next year. You are Ralph's Good Take, Daniel. Have a very happy birthday.
Great coach, even better person, man. Happy birthday to you, Coach Kindig. Great man. Everyone's heard about testosterone replacement therapy, but how do you know who to trust? Ageless Men's Health is the nation's leader in testosterone and weight loss. No upselling, no necessary supplements, just real solutions. With a team of registered nurses and nurse practitioners, they look at your whole health and create a playbook you'll understand. They use the best products, including HCG, to keep your body safe and protect your fertility. This is the best team in the game, and they're ready to earn your trust. Google Ageless Men's Health Lincoln and check out their 175 plus 5-star reviews. Hello out there that waved to us. Good this morning. I'm not sure who that was, but thank you for waving at us. You're probably listening to us right now, so thank you for that. Folks, if you want peace, you can't dabble in chaos. If you want peace, you can't dabble in chaos. In this world that we're living in, political vitriol and anger and hate and malice, if you want peace, you cannot dabble in chaos. You're free to post what you want to post. You're free to listen to what you want to listen to. Thank you for listening to us. But if you want peace, you cannot dabble in chaos. People often ask, Aaron, what's your political stance? What do you think about this? I know it, and that's all that matters. I know it, that's all that matters. I am not going to allow certain things, people, and places to disrupt my peace. I struggle enough to keep my peace with trying to keep peace. So, folks, you can't keep peace if you dabble in chaos. Find and protect your peace. AG, what do you got for us, my man?
You know what? I got a good take going on here. Yes, and so I did a podcast last week with a great, I'll say young man, but he's actually older, way older than me, probably grandfather age, but he's a fun guy named Barry Shore. So if you go to barryshore.com, he is the ambassador of joy. So Rav, it might be somebody up your alley here. Yes. And if you go to his website, he talks about just life in general, kind of what we're talking about here at the end of the show. And he has a book out right here. He sent me a book. It's called Pocket of Acronyms book. And so I just started reading it, and I'm looking at one that I'm in the A's. So attitude, he has attitude, always thinking, transformational, insightful, thoughts, unlimited, determined, and enthusiasm.
I love that
attitude right there.
AG, text me his website, please.
Hey, I'll put it in the group chat.
Brother. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Raph, take us home, my man.
All right, everyone. Have a great weekend. Be nice to each other. And go Big Red.
Go Big Red. Here we go.
Have a great one, y'all.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Hi, I'm State Senator Beau Ballard. I was born and raised right here in Lancaster County. I understand the value of hard work by being involved in our family business. I built my own company, creating jobs right here in our community. Nebraska families and business owners need lower taxes, more affordable health care, and a great education system. That is why I fought for the largest tax cut in Nebraska history, reduce the cost of healthcare, and help pass the biggest investment in our public schools. I'm Senator Beau Ballard, and I humbly ask for your vote on November 5th, paid for by Ballard for Nebraska.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
If you're in Seward or Milford, listen up. Select Plumbing is now servicing your area with no trip charges from Lincoln. Select Plumbing works on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate, 402-560-6197. It's not just Lincoln, Waverly, and the surrounding area anymore. It's also Seward and Milford with no trip charges. Contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
Hello, Charlie Stone here, and joining me is Andy Goodyear of Honda of Lincoln. Andy, I was noticing on your website you have more than 150 new 2024 and 2025 Hondas in stock right now.
Yes, we do, Charlie. It's neat when you drive by and see all the cars on our lot, and we have most all models and all different colors available, and we even have more than hundreds on the way. We also have the all-new, all-electric 2024 Honda Prologue in stock right now. We have a few of them to choose from. Plus, qualified buyers get financing from just 1.9% APR.
How about your pre-owned selection?
I talked to a lot of my customers and friends, and they still